much. Womanizer probably could have been a feminist, cause I respect them, but Lord, I got polygamy problems. The hoodie come from bodies, spending money, just therapeutic. The way this shit, they don't think that you care to buy. So we buying Prada, Balenciaga, like it is not. And no Ferrari, my fitness guard, and tax problems. Pierre Mars, I dropped 10 on my last visit. And half that at Versace, I favor black businesses. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody to black. Yeah. Yeah. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody to black. Yo. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. Snap out 2 racks on handmade rags. Assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black. That's everybody from sports to college class to rap. We back.
Welcome back to another edition. It's the gang.
You already know.
66666.
It's episode 66. We back. I'm gonna start with the wellness check. How y'all feeling?
I start. I'm at 10.
Oh,
I
shit.
just celebrated a birthday on Wednesday.
Yes, you did.
Just did the big 3-1.
What you called it, year?
31.
No, then you had like a nickname for it. Like last year was your Curry year. This year's your what?
I don't know.
She don't know nobody that.
She said my and 1 year. You said some shit like that.
N1. Yeah, I did. Was going to do something like that.
Cheesy
Yeah.
ass name for it.
Yeah, my N1.
That's something new that everybody doing. Like, yo, this is my Kobe year. This is my Jordan year. Shit like that. They ain't do that shit back in the day.
Yeah, my N1 year.
It was just damn nigga getting old.
My Tyrone Hill year. Getting near 40. You ain't fucking with shorty. But you attend us. What's up? Happy belated.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll go next. I think I'm 8. I go back to work in another 2 days. So
yeah, nigga, you been off too long, dog.
Been off for a month and a half.
Some fucking stories. Like
right. I've been enjoying it too much.
Too happy.
Yeah, I've been living the life. You know what I mean? I understand how people on like welfare and shit, how they get by. That shit's good. But no. But I'm good though, man. I'm 8. Like I said, this is my last weekend. I might go riding a little bit later on, but I'm happy to go back to work. I mean, I missed it somewhat. Even though, you know, I deal with a certain type of folks, but it is what it is.
I brought some shorts.
What?
I brought some shorts.
Shorts? Yeah, for the bike. She got the shorts. Yeah, I did say that. My bad. Damn, all right. I gotta see them out first.
Whatever.
But yeah, I'm good, bro. 8. We didn't even do that
Last week?
Yeah, last week.
We ain't do no wellness check?
We didn't do no wellness check last week.
We forgot to do something else, and then the week before that, we didn't do no pre-point. We fucking up, yo.
Right. How about you, bro?
We winging it. I'm alright. I'll give a 5, not because I'm bad.
Oh man,
I'm just vanilla. Like the fuck, I'm just playing. Like I don't know. It ain't nothing. Like with so much things going on in the world, it's like how you feel about it, and then it's like your personal shit. Like it's like I'm alright. Like I'm in a like a emotion stage. You ever get through that where it's like you just your head down and you just going through shit?
Yeah,
like,
you don't feel, you know.
I'm kind of like numb to a lot of shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you were like, 5, that's not bad. It's just I'm just here. Like the fuck.
It is a lot going on.
You should have seen how he drunk his water. Pause. Drunk it all slow, put his head down.
I got back on my water kick though. Like I'm really on my shit. All water.
Keep chugging.
Okay.
Remember that?
Right, oh yeah, he was killing me.
Keep chugging.
I ain't gonna have no big ass bottle like that though.
You just bought 2 bottles of smart water. That was like $7, right?
No, they was on sale 2 for $3, bro.
They got he got cucumber lime in his joint. Okay.
Yeah,
Freak nigga.
Put a little flavor.
I didn't know they had flavors. Okay, smart. What? It tastes like it. It tastes good.
It give it a little touch to get rid of the water taste.
I like.
Yo, can you drink water and eat food? I think that's the hardest fucking part. Like,
yeah.
What?
Have a water with your food?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the water actually quenches your thirst though. Like,
no, that should be running the taste out my mouth. That should be rinsing the taste out my mouth.
Like I can't go like me.
I can do that.
I feel like when I drink like orange juice, I always gotta keep like pouring up a glass. Like, I'm never like satisfied. Like water, I actually can get satisfied.
No, with me, with water, I gotta eat my meal and then I have water after my meal. If I eat and drink and shit, just rinsing the taste out.
I don't eat and drink anyway.
What?
I don't.
No, you gotta.
I eat all my food first and then drink. I think that you remember you as a kid. You better not touch that juice. You better not touch that juice till you done. And that's how I
dry
kind of
ass cornbread.
Now if that's the case, then dry ass biscuit or something like that, then I have to drink water. But no, I'm eating first and then I drink every day.
I like to drink like juice, but now that I'm on this water kick, I find that I don't drink until after I'm done my meal.
Yeah.
And then it's like then I have some water and shit.
I remember that shit. You used to be scared as shit to touch it.
What you just have, a ciabatta? What you?
It was a. That's me though, buying dumb shit. Empanada. That's what it is. It's an empanada. The nigga still can't say, go ahead, where that shit happen at? We're gonna name this episode Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Can you say it? Say it.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. I couldn't get it. My
he needs somebody to say it first before you say it.
Say it,
I'm fucking with you.
Minneapolis.
He trying to put that shit on me. That dry ass.
Yeah, I did. I be buying dumb shit though. Like if I see something different, I just buy it. Like that shit was dumb. It was good though. It was good though, but I didn't know until I bought it.
Why joint, bro? None of that shit good. That shit be in the warm.
Now don't be no fucking hater.
Watch this.
No, wait, no, hold on.
Let me see this.
No, wait, bro. You'll never have a sandwich from Wawa. They alright.
Hold up.
No, he talking about the shit under the light.
Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah, that's where you
Yo, I know people that eat the chicken out of 7-Eleven, cuz.
This shit expired at 3:45.
I bought it before 3:45.
Bro.
He ate it before 3:45.
No, he didn't. He ate it after 3:45.
Why you gotta be
all right, but I bought it before
3:45. Like, why you gotta be on the radio?
You a hater, dog. You a hater.
Oh, put that out there.
Killing me. Talking about I can't pronounce mini.
That's a speech impediment. You alright?
These motherfuckers pop out of Minneapolis. No, but I just be buying dumb shit. I don't know why the fuck I bought that shit. I was hungry though, but I probably bought it at 3:44 or some shit like that. I ain't look at it.
Get that shit back.
Got my ass.
But no, you doing it. You kind of doing it backwards, bro. I mean, you just drinking water, or you trying to actually like get healthy?
No, I'm just trying to drink water and get rid of the sodas and shit like that.
I feel you.
Yeah. I think everything when you start things like people got an on and off switch with things and think that shit just gonna work. Like, all right, today I'm eating all unhealthy, and tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, I'm changing everything. And life don't work like that. Only thing made to turn on and off is light switches. So I'll be like that
3 hours ago, bro. Man,
yeah, I'm still in your shit. I'm still in your shit.
But no,
this my pace back to like getting in shape. I got 60 days before my birthday, so
okay.
Gotta get something going on.
I feel you, bro.
And then I saw this fat nigga in some skinny jeans, and I said, I hope I don't look like that.
Nigga had hips.
Nigga pockets is on the side. Yeah.
What?
Fuck, you got money hanging out?
Yeah. What you got knots in there, nigga? Oh, that's thighs.
Boy had some skinnies on.
Yeah,
you know,
fat
like
niggas wearing them skinnies, man.
People shouldn't wear skinnies and shit like that.
They hip.
And he's one of them boys.
Nigga
man.
pockets was sitting on the side like that, on his thighs. I said, can't be me. And I ain't giving up on the skinnies. I ain't gonna be one of them niggas in all that baggy clothes.
Nigga shaped like a coke box.
Oh my god.
Nigga looking like a pear. Yeah, but I give a 5. But let's get into it though. We don't have too much gossip and all that because the world is real shitty right now. So one of the things that we was talking about, Kylie. News leaked that Kylie Jenner is not the first. She was the first female billionaire.
I don't think
No,
The youngest.
The youngest, youngest
I think she's
female
the
billionaire. Yeah. And news came out that some of her paperwork was a little fraudulent from her lawyer and things. And Forbes did an audit, and realized that she's worth $900 million, not $1 billion.
Still,
yeah. She came out and argued it and said it.
I'm just waking up.
And a reputable site came up with this fraudulent stuff to discredit me and things like that. But nevertheless, like,
she's still doing great.
You think she knew that it wasn't what she thought it was? Like,
I think a lot of people know they not.
I don't don't think. I want to say I don't think she cared that much. You still got Brie.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but she made that made headlines, and they known for making headlines. That was
I think even if they did catch the mistake before, it was already out, so they just left it alone. They ain't say, "Oh look, let's take it back." Like,
who am I to say no? I'm not worth $1 billion.
And then some people like it's a good look for them to have her on the cover and say that she's the first billionaire, even if she missed it by 100 million or some shit like that.
Right.
Like same thing with my what's the chick that Bieber was not chick. Bieber was getting Billboard pushing Bieber through and all that shit like that with selling packages and stuff like that to get him the #1 album and shit like that.
Oh wow.
It's a good look for certain people to be certain places. So these industries do what they need to do to get who they want on the front cover.
Could you imagine being famous and you have to clear up damn near every storyline?
I mean, it come with the price.
Like you gotta.
I think you hire people to do that though.
No, like sometimes
PR.
you have to give a statement. Like, just imagine you took an off day and they be like, "Hey, look, it's saying y'all about to get an award, so y'all it's saying that you gay or something like that," like said, and you gotta put out a statement.
That's all PR people though. I mean, you might have
what?
That little video.
What bothers me the most is the random shit like when they had Steve Harvey face on Meg Thee Stallion and shit like that. Like that shit would bother me. Like not when people say, "Oh, this, that, and that." People gonna talk in rumors. Like when you just get up from a regular day.
They really bring credits and you gotta be like, "No, they fraud." Like just imagine taking an off day, you resting, and then here come your manager or assistant come in like, "Look, you gotta make this right." Like it's like, damn, can I get a fucking break? Like let them think what they want. Like at this point, like I couldn't imagine it. And then with Chris, with their mom. She head of like all that stuff, like okay, make a statement, do this, change the narrative, like all that, like that's
it's
too
all
much.
A scam and a game. And
it's an image.
It's all for gimmick, you know. Because I've heard situations where they actually called the press on themselves, like we're gonna be at locations and shit like that.
It's all an image, so it come with it's the give and take that come with it, though. Like
that's shit still be worth like 900 million. Shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. Say what you want.
Like they just had the thing where what's the name was talking about location under bitch's skin, and they was like, "You not even in your own skin."
She do look weird.
That's like my third different face.
That is fucked.
I wonder, do they just run to the same doctor? Because you see, they got Kanye to do it.
Do y'all think Tiger taking that shit hit, like that hard hit, like because of that? Like just think like
what hard hit? Like his career?
No, not his career. Just
his career bounced back though, for real. For his rap career,
somewhat. His image.
I'm about to say something.
But I'm just saying, like before, like she wasn't known. She wasn't nothing. Like I feel like he put her on the map, and now for her to have a baby by Travis Scott worth $900 million, like
shit, what's the name? Probably worth up there too. Fucking Travis Scott, bro. All his all that merchandise he sell and all that, and sneakers and shit like that.
He got sneakers though?
Yeah, he do cross brands with Jordans and Nike.
Yeah,
them sneakers.
He just did some sneakers that just came out with Nike, and I
sold out.
They hot? Oh.
Yeah, they were. I think they were like.
They was 270s, but they was old though. They was like original 270s, but they like the.
Oh yeah, with that.
He got fanboys. He got fanboys, and you know, like when he sold his last album, the Astro World album, it came with a T-shirt and all that, and it sold out so fucking fast. People buy the merchandise.
Not even just that though. He did a live video with what was it? What's that gaming shit that everybody plays?
Oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
They put his character on Fortnite. He made money off that.
He had like a live video, like a concert type joint on Fortnite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what they do is they got these things called skins where you can buy like a character that make
like a costume.
Yeah, like a costume basically. But then he had like a live concert, and like I guess people could tune in with their character and shit like that.
Oh, that's
it was
cool.
Crazy.
He is really capitalizing on his brand.
Right.
So I don't know. That's a good question to see what he worth, but I know he's getting fucking money. One of the pair of sneakers he got out, they like fucking almost $2,000 on StockX and shit like that.
It's amazing. And then I just tried to get his last sneakers, man. I fucked up on a U-bit.
Yeah,
I could get hit in that raffle, but just think like you can grab a pair of sneakers that may cost $200 and resell them for fucking $2,000, shit like that.
Them what's the names that just came out? Them Nike SBs, which is short for no, they like skateboard shoes. You ever see like the kind of like low top? They look like Air Forces, and then they're like the Jordan ones, but they low top. Yeah. They like chunkier ones. Well, they had a Ben and Jerry's theme one came out.
I seen them. Oh, okay, all right.
They like reselling for like $4,000.
Wow.
They was only $100.
Right.
They was only $100 retail price, and they reselling for like $4,000.
So Travis Scott is worth $40 million.
Yeah. Oh shit. I thought he was worth more than that.
Shit, but my baby mine worth $900.
Yeah.
You winning.
But I think as a man you ain't supposed to look at it like that. Like the fuck. I'm
That's
speaking. No, I'm talking about speaking for not that shit. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm talking about with Tiger. Like you just cut your losses. Like
no, that's a hard
like how Ray J was like, I fucked the first. I hit it first.
I think that was a hard loss for him too.
I fucked the first.
When depending how you looking at it, because she probably fucking crazy on the low, but just thinking like when you see somebody who you dealt with and just they.
But you couldn't project that though.
I think you can though.
That's like right now. That's like right now.
With Kim,
if I ask you right now, like you and your lady split, and then she went on and started a whole big business and all that, what would you say?
But I think when you with that person, you know the potential and shit like that.
Yeah, but sometimes some people can't see their own potential. You probably could have tried to get that out of a person that they can't get it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like if maybe it was on some shit like, oh, I'm building this person up, and boom, like you see now, he probably was building Kylie up, and then. That fucking plastic surgery and all that. Now they not together.
But she was like that before they went that.
I feel like you.
He wasn't dating ugly Kylie. Fuck no, no, he wasn't.
I was fucking with ugly Kylie first,
bro. He was fucking with Kylie that didn't have no brand, but he was fucking with her when she was already done.
No, how old was she? I gotta look this up.
He brought her on the scene at 17, 18. She was just a little sister.
Lips and shit like that.
She got her lips at what? 17.
He was fucking with her at 17.
Gotta be at 17.
Yeah, we got the door open today, so we outside.
Catch me outside.
But I think you can't look at it like that. It's just like if a chick like if she try to bring the best out of her man and then he later on leave and go be with another man, like what the fuck you gonna get mad?
Just imagine the nigga that fucked Beyonce, the cornball looking bull.
That's.
You think he don't think he fucked up?
But you can't guilt yourself over there. You fucked up.
You do gotta guilt yourself. Like, damn. Maybe if I just listen a little bit better.
I can see them foreseeing it with Kim and Kylie. I mean, with Kim and Kylie, but
that's like saying how you know Beyonce was going. You act like that was his girlfriend when she dropped when she was in Destiny Child.
They was in prom together.
Kim and them was already fucking somebody. Like,
yeah, but.
And her sister was already somebody and everything. Like, the mom was like...
Right, you already winning.
But not Kim. I didn't foresee that with Kim. Kim wasn't doing nothing. And then that family wasn't as famous as they were.
But you gotta
But
you
can see it with Kylie.
You gotta coin, what's the name?
Everybody in front of her doing something.
But what's the name? Kim Kardashian is nothing but a protege of Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton came way before them. She started hanging out with her. That was the first... scene of people who are celebrities for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, Paris Hilton was a celebrity strictly because her family owned the fucking Hilton hotels. Then she started getting shows and stuff like that, and then she started being everywhere. Next thing you know, Kim Kardashian
she was with Nicole Richie. Because they was best friends.
But that's when that era came about of people. Yeah, that's became the era when you start seeing people that's famous. Like, oh, what they do? They sing? Do they dance? No, they just rich.
Live life. Yeah,
right. They just rich. They was born rich. And she was
dressing her. Kim was dressing her. So it's no way she was her stylist. So
she just took her life and she doubled down. They made it more profitable. But that's her life. Because Paris Hilton had all that shit, that bling bling shit and all that, and Paris Hilton was the first one who was a celebrity who turned it to monetize it and made fame out of just being a rich person.
Fuck them.
Fuck all of them.
Fuck out of here.
Cole Richie. Well,
Richie Lionel Richie.
Lindsay Lohan. But no, Lindsay Lohan was really an actor though.
Yeah, but, a child story.
Let's get all them fucking white people. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. You, unless you had your TV off, and even if your TV off, if you listen to this in certain areas of the world, if you go to fuck outside, you know what's going on. Like,
you can't hide it.
Yeah,
you can't be blind from it.
Yeah. Another senseless death of a black man from the hands of a white cop.
Yep.
Cops with an S.
Yeah.
Cops. Asian cop, white cops.
So before we say anything, it was just rest in peace to George Floyd. Another man, life cut short from the hands of people who don't identify with the people that we are, and the value of our lives in general, just because we're not the same color. Like they said, I saw one post that said Mike Vick got more time for killing dogs than 493 officers got combined for killing black people. That just show you the representation of people of color inside this country in general.
Is y'all paying attention to the ones that's being silent about it? They right now, I think, but I don't know.
I mean,
I'm like in the middle. Like, I don't expect everybody. I feel like they don't know what to say if they are silent. But then at the same time, it's like it do raise some questions. Like, say if you got close friends that are, Caucasian or another race or something like that, and they don't say anything. It's like, but why? Like, you're not saying that. But then at the same time, it's like you probably don't even know what to say.
Right. I can't expect somebody to come out and say something, especially if they don't know what to say. Or how they, not saying that. Like, I got a couple friends that's Caucasian. I got a couple friends that's cops. To each his own. I can't tell them what to say, but I'm pretty sure they understand what we're going through and the repercussions of their actions. So sometimes it's best to be silent because just like when fucking Trump got elected, I was surprised that some people that I called friends that actually voted for this motherfucker. So sometimes it's best not to hear what someone got to say. It's better to let them be, who they are and deal with it how they want to deal with it. But I know for me personally, this shit, it hit home. And not even just this, the whole video with the guy that was in the park and the young lady, the white lady that was said she was gonna call the cops. I think it was in New York, and she said she was gonna call the cops because the guy was recording her. He asked her to put a leash on her dog. Yeah, and just to see how she was about to narrate a story that was true, just false. Yeah, it was damn, everything that's going on in the world, you're really gonna sit here and lie to say this guy's threatening and harassing you. And it sickens me, man.
Is that the one he was fired?
No. Oh, okay. It was a black guy who was bird watching.
Oh yeah.
And the lady was walking through.
I remember that. I thought he was fired for that.
No, she got fired. She got fired.
Yeah, because they ain't going for that.
Yeah, but it was just damn, the law is in that park. You're not supposed to walk your dog without a leash. He asked her politely, right, and she was about to bring up a whole story and just saying everything that's going on in the world. Why would you put that out there? Then what made me upset was the guy actually, I think he was on CNN. He was like, she's already suffered enough somewhat, but she doesn't deserve all this backlash. I'm like, I feel like us as black people, we shouldn't be what's the word I'm looking for? Understanding to other people.
We too forgiving.
Yeah, forgiving. It's fuck that. Because she wouldn't have did that for you.
And then to piggyback off your guy, what you were saying, Miles, is when it comes to their situation, it's always people, maybe because the people that's trialing them or that's giving them sanctions are the same color as them, so it's all right, let's be a little lenient. It's a mistake. They allowed that era of mistake, and that's what we don't get. Right. If the shoe's on the other foot, they try to crucify us for anything we do. All right, if you wrong, all right, we can give them a fine and that. Fuck no, you gonna do jail time. You know what I mean? Right. They just it's just it's not there with the stuff you do. When they go back to anything you see when it's white people, they get in trouble for things. They just it's all right, well, let's just give him a slap on the wrist. It was a mistake. Mm-hmm. And if it's mistakes are allowed, it happens. But the same judgment you give to their mistake, we have to get that same judgment too, right. and things. And it's just when you see, I saw another incident where these black guys was inside the gym inside a studio or something like that, and the white guy was telling them they had to leave. He's like, we rent a studio upstairs. How you gonna tell them? Well, let me see your credential. And they're like, who are you? They ask me for my credentials or something like that. Entitled you entitled to it. Yeah, no. Yeah, you and it's just partially it's the news, and they pass judgments on us,
a lot of it.
Yeah, it's
social media and shit like
your
that.
image. If you never been from the neighborhoods that the inner city where a lot of black kids grow up at, what is your image of black people? What you see on the news? What image did the news give you? Fighting and killing and stuff like that. So they don't portray us in a way. So sometimes a lot of people like they'll be quick to pull like the racist card, but some people just ignorant. Like they don't know no better. They don't know like because I have encountered where you had white friends and like it's not until you like you tell them they wrong about things they don't know. Like so that's ignorant. And I don't. It's just it's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah, it's a touchy subject. Like I seen a post on where a cop and say this
Minneapolis, yeah.
I could never get it.
Minneapolis,
but it was a cop who shot a Caucasian lady, killed her, and I guess he didn't mean to do it, whatnot. But he's serving 12 years, so
right.
Who's to go to show say what this cop may get because they're trying to hold that as a standard. Like, well, if he got 12 years for this. What is this guy going to do?
Right,
and a lot of people are saying, like, he's just going to get, like, a slap on the wrist.
Right, that's what they fear of, too.
Yeah, like, he already got, I think the bond was set at, $500,000, but literally 10% of that is only $50,000, so.
His name is what? The cop that actually was, the one that actually had his knee on Mr. Floyd's back was Derek Chauvin, I believe.
Chauvin.
Yeah. And then in the video, like, from my
I couldn't watch it.
My training, you see, and it's like, first of all, you handcuffed. So your reason the threat doesn't exist once he's handcuffed. And I just think people are angry because there's another black man killed by a cop. But like where I think a lot of people losing is the value of the black man's lives in general in this country. Because if the white man does that, it's like, all right, let's get him off the floor, get him in the car because we owe him a bit of respect. Regardless what he did, we don't get that pass. Mm-hmm. We just we're the scum of the America, so they treat us like scum. Like even the fact that even after the man was dead, you still kept your knee planted on his back. Like
after the coroner came,
after they showed a video where somebody actually checked his pulse and said he's not alive no more. Right, and he still kept his knee on his back. For what reason?
It would hurt me. I
couldn't watch it. I can't watch it. Like the last one I watched was the with the guy jogging.
Oh yeah, Aubrey.
Yeah,
see, I didn't want to say
his. I didn't want to say his name wrong, so I didn't say it. But him, I didn't. I watched that and I was like, I can't watch. I can't stomach these videos. Like,
but this video was just heartening. Like it was heartbreaking because like
I couldn't.
You heard the guy like he said I couldn't breathe. And he kept pleading for his life, but then even at one point you heard him say, like, call out his mom. Like, he was like, mama. Like, it was like, damn. Like, you hear this guy.
Taking his last breath. Taking his last breath.
Seeing him going in and out of consciousness. And it's like, to the point like, yo, somebody should have did something. And I can't even deny, like, I know the towns we live in, the neighborhoods we may be living in. But I feel like if I see some shit like that, I might have to step in. I might have to take one on the chin because... It's like, yo, that could be any of us. Like, you know what I mean? And then again, I don't know what the guy was doing. Like when you first see the video, you don't know what was the reason for him getting locked up.
He was already on the ground.
Exactly.
It was something with forging. They say he was forging paperwork and all that, or something like that.
But still, man.
I asked myself that too, though. Like, if I was there, would I have done something? Like, I think a lot of people was apprehensive because for the simple fact is like when you start talking about what black people do and how we charged in America is like I could have simply pushed the officer off like that. I'm getting charged, probably go do 5 years in jail for that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I think that's what make people apprehensive because the way we are tried in the court of law is not fair, like we just was saying before. Exactly. So it's like, damn, like I might say this man, but I might cost myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's what. So everybody left with the guilt of what I should have did, and everybody can what they call Monday morning quarterback is watch it the day after and say, "Oh, I would have did this instead of doing that."
Yeah, it ain't until like
right.
Like,
it's
like
different.
Said, all that shit does play in your mind, like to intervene and like like even with my situation, like if I with my job, if I get locked up,
right.
I'm supposed to like notify my job, like
right
off the bat.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and who's to go to say, all right, well, yeah, I'm gonna be able to go to work the next morning and some shit, even if I post my bill or some shit. Yeah. So I understand, but at the same time, it's like
people look at they got things to lose, like
This is a sad scenario, man.
And then what if you would have did something and got shot? Don't come no closer. Wow. Like, you know, like.
And it was a barrier. It wasn't, he had his knee on his back or whatever, but it was other people other officers standing by. And I like that. So you would have came in contact with somebody else before then. So it was a contact. It would have got ugly.
It probably would
have. You would have saved that man's life probably, but it would have got ugly. And results to that lead you might be looking at jail time and stuff like that. Now you could look at the end results like, damn, I should have intervened, but at the what cost of your freedom, right? But to get back to what you were saying, as far as like people though, like I don't think everybody have to come out and say something about it, but I think it's very telling for the people who come out and that feel offensive. Like if you post something in anger of that because it offended you and offended you. If I'm not of your color, I shouldn't be offended by that y'all feel some type of way. Right. I should be able to sympathize with the simple fact that somebody that look like y'all died. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be, I should be able to sympathize with that. Like when I see these school shootings and stuff like that, a lot of them kids don't be black in them schools, and I'll be like, damn, that's sad that shit happened or whatever like that, and leave it at that. You know what I mean? But you show your true colors when you start saying, oh, well, if he was yelling or he was pleading, he could breathe.
Yeah, I've seen that bullshit.
When you see stuff like that, it's like, all right, well, I got to look at you different. Like,
I can't
maybe you part racist and stuff like that. Right. And then I saw this too. People say, well, I'm not racist. I got black friends. Well, serial killers don't kill everybody they know. So that don't mean that they not serial killers. Yeah, just because you stand the stand with some people and you agree with some people that's the same color as me, don't mean that you're not racist. That means you just like some people that's black.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can tolerate.
Yeah, you can tolerate some people.
And do you see like a lot of people like acting out the move, like you seen them, like so it's like really sad.
Well, what was really sad though, I guess if any of us in that situation, like when you feel like, I guess. You start to panic, I guess. Like if I feel like I'm drowning or some shit like that, you panic. Right. He was calm as a cucumber. Like this guy was like not like if I can't breathe, I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying to breathe. I'm moving around. Right. He was just so settled, and it was like, damn. Like I could see if he was really resistant, but he was just chill.
Like
you saw him go like a darker color once he died. Like once you see him die, like take his last breath, he just looks darker to me. Like
and it was like, damn, like. You guys could have eased up or whatever, and the guy he just ain't care at all. So,
what y'all think about like Pre said she saw the last one with the guy Aubrey, and I don't want to say his name wrong, whatever. And then I said I saw this one, but I didn't see that one. How y'all feel about that? Like constantly, like this is a ongoing thing. Like
it's like.
Do you feel? Because I felt like I like when I missed the one with her, it was like I just couldn't take it. Like I couldn't stand to keep seeing that shit. So it was like. I felt a lot kind of bad because I felt like I turned a blind eye to it and stuff like that. But a part of me was like, I'm just tired of seeing this shit and it's not getting nowhere. Nothing's changing, and I just can't stand to see some shit like that no more because it's not. It just makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all have type of feelings or?
I mean, I don't want to say I'm getting numb to it because I feel like I gotta view that.
Yeah,
shit. Like, because it's just what's going on in the world.
It starts to play like I'm gonna keep seeing it. Like the jogging guy, like every now and then I'll see it, like it'll play over, and it's just like I'm driving, and it's just like some guy cut me off. Like he went to go turn. I'm going straight. He went to go turn, but he never had his turn signal on, and then like he stopped in the middle of the street because I had did something like with my hand, just like where's your lights, and he stopped and kind of just looked at the car like you want to say something, and he's white. And it's just like it played again, and it's just like and then he just drove off, and I just wonder, like with everything going on, like is you looking at me a certain way? It's just like
that's why you gotta view them things because you just never know in a situation that may be you or that can happen to you.
Yeah. No, I'm not, and I'm not saying that couldn't be. What I'm saying is like I don't want to watch somebody pass on camera. Like, I don't want to see that. I already watched it because I felt that way. Like, I have to watch those. I have to see this. The show, or maybe even show my kid, like, look, this is what's going on. This is things that have been happening since before we were even here. Right. But it's just like, it just plays. Like,
as bad as it is, you got to show your kids. You got to witness.
Oh, no, I understand that. But I don't think I can watch it. Maybe once it I don't know. I just look at it
because that could be you. Even like nowadays, like our best thing we can do now is record every situation we have.
Yeah.
With people of not our color, of with cops and all that, because you just never know how something can play out. And not even just that, within our own color, like some shit. Like if I got a license to carry, and me and you we in a road rage or some shit, and you approach my car, and I feel like I need to defend myself. That shit need to be on camera because it's my word against yours at the end of the day.
Okay.
So you gotta view everything. You gotta be able to have it. If you're not gonna record it, just view that shit, because one day that may be you when you get a cop for pulling you over for some dumb shit. And you don't
record everything. That's what you're saying.
Record or learn from
learn from people, not mistakes, but how things can go bad fast.
Right.
And you could go back and reflect like, damn, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. Or damn, how to conduct yourself. But that's the reality of the world. I was telling somebody at my job, right now, we get along, we cool, but I told them, like, we have different sets of rules that you don't even know that exist. Like, we were raised to minimize our encounters with police.
Right.
To be cautious that we really live in a fear of the cops. The same fear we live in the people in our neighborhood that's gang banging and all that, and the people that you go to war with and all that. We have that same fear of the cops because we all believe this, and we can be killed by the cops.
Right.
They don't have that fear. They don't exist.
Well, what the fuck you
can know you're right.
Like,
that's the heroes in their neighborhoods, and we're not like that. Like,
no,
you can know your rights and everything. And
we have a fear of the cops that exists, that really does exist, that they don't have. Like, it's like they argue with them and all that because they don't. Yeah.
Who are you to stop me?
Right. Yeah, they don't have the same.
What the fuck are you stopping me for? Like, wait, what?
They don't have the fear of you could be killed in cold blood and nothing to happen about it. Because how can I argue with a man that's seen his past history that if I kill this motherfucker, I can still go home?
Yeah.
Like, it's no doubt in these guys, not all cops, because I hate that narrative that's getting put around that it's all cops and all that. And it's not all white cops. It's just people who are racist. Right. Point blank period. Their value of the black life is so low that they think that, you know what, I can do whatever and I can go home because I've seen it happen before.
But my thing is, like, how is you working next to a black cop being a white cop? Like, how? And you're and it's so low for us.
But you here for situation. I could sit next to a motherfucker that's a Trump supporter and agree with some of the things he say, but we don't speak on that because you don't speak on religion, you don't speak on politics, and we here by situation. We not friends. Right. We here for simply to do a job. But what if that's
your day-to-day partner? How it even works?
That's your job.
Like,
you there for simple fact. Like, I can sit with somebody, and I told somebody yesterday, I was like, yo, I don't want to talk about this because you gonna say something I don't like, or I'm gonna say something you don't like. So let's just do our job. We'll talk about sports. We'll laugh about some other stuff, but we won't have this conversation because we don't agree because we got two different views on it.
Yeah.
So stuff like that is just different.
I had to do that just recently with the whole when we was about to get the first stimulus check. One of the guys in my job was like, "Yeah, I told you, like, Trump really putting stuff together." I'm like, "You want me to congratulate this fucking man? The reason why we in this situation is because of him?" And it became like this huge thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm out of it. I've waved the right flag. I can't talk to you about this because you feel how you feel because you're a Trump supporter, and I feel how I feel, and I'm not a supporter of him.
Right.
So like, I said, bro. I said, you can have it. He was like, no. Like, he just kept coming over to me like, just explain to me what one thing Trump did that was really bad. Like, okay, the coronavirus here, but he got in front of it. No, he did not. Like, did you forget? Like,
at another point, you got to realize that it might not be nothing you can say out of your mouth. And this with conversation in general. There might be nothing you can say out of your mouth that's going to change somebody's opinion. So at a certain point, it's like, what we talking about? But how y'all feel about the rioting and the looting and stuff like that that's going on? That's not just in Minneapolis, but just across the states. Now the world. Yeah,
because they
doing it in London, and they was doing it in London. You know, Philadelphia having a rally today.
It was in New York.
My thing is, like, I'm on both sides. So I can understand why people are asking, what is it going to solve? So I'm with them on that because I feel like it's not going to solve anything. Now, the other side that I'm on, I think we've been quiet for very, very long.
Right.
We've been quiet long enough. Maybe y'all hear us with this because remember, if you take it back, they used to burn down whole blocks.
Yeah.
Like, and just keep riding on. Like, the KKK, just keep riding on. And then that was it. And then you created some type of quote unquote, fear. You created some, let's not get out of line. They might, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe you might get the same thing. You losing money. They not breaking in dollar stores. They breaking in like money. They done fucked up the Gucci store, different stores. And,
I ain't seen that one person go to a bank yet.
Go to where?
That is true. Ain't nobody going to the bank yet.
Everybody broke into no bank. They just looting though, but
they breaking in money
I think
stores that make the like, now I can't say the economy go, but like high end stores. So people probably like, all right, like wait a minute.
Somebody said that though. Somebody was like, you blame us for looting, but we try and get y'all attention.
Yeah.
Because evidently this shit don't matter to nobody. Like they say Target has a problem with it because they got their stores broken into, not because that black man was killed. Right. That shit didn't bother them at all.
And then they gonna be fine. Like somebody broke down the numbers. Like they broke down the numbers, they gonna be all right.
So it's like, it's like, all right.
And it wasn't only us either in those stores. I seen one lady run out of there, a white lady run out of there with 2 lamps in her hand. Right. So it wasn't just us.
But you see, like, I'm pretty sure nobody called nobody in Target, no CEO or no owner or shareholder about when George Floyd was killed. But I bet they called them about when that fucking store was broken into. So it's about getting attention to people that, like and it's people in general. Like, I think that's what the looting started at. The looting is to get people attention. Because evidently, a death is not good enough. So, all right, we're going to start taking your shit.
Protest. I guess my thing is just the peaceful protest. Like,
yeah.
Once you start...
but we did those. Like, they did those.
Damaging your community.
Your own community,
It's like you're working backwards.
So, all right.
You break it into small businesses and shit like that.
Now, there's small business, I feel like they should let them alone because it's majority of us that are supporting these small businesses. Exactly. Now, these high-end stores, we know who going, for real, besides these rappers and shit, we know who going into Gucci stores and shit like that. So it's like, they gonna fucking suffer because it's like, damn, like, they done took this store, and this is most frequented by white people.
Yeah, but what would piggyback off what Sport was saying too, what I probably want to see is these African American stores back us, like Chinese stores and these Hispanic stores and stuff like that. Stand with us too, because we're supporting you. Support us as well. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody wants to support the black man. Like,
right, exactly.
Black people in general, not just men. When I say men, I don't mean female or woman. I mean male or woman, but it just don't. It's just like
what's going on today. I seen people standing on like SEPTA buses and shit like that. It's like it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. I actually seen like a picture of Amish people out. Like supporting like George Floyd. And I'm like, who the fuck sent them the letter?
How they get that? Who pinned them a letter and told them to show up?
They don't.
Gang, what's up, company? It's Sport checking in to let you know every Monday morning when we get the potty jumping, we using Anchor. Why we using the Anchor app? Because it's completely free. The creation tools will help you edit your podcast and upload it right from your phone, your tablet, or your laptop. You can get your podcast out to places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms. You can make money too. No minimum listenership. So you get on your grind, you're going to make you a couple dollars. It's everything you need all in one space. Download the free app, or you can go to anchor.fm to get it.
I got a message from down south.
Who sent them to Addie to slide though?
Yeah, they just.
But to sum it up, and we've been on this topic a long time. I felt like we needed to talk about. We had a healthy conversation, but it won't disappear, and the value of black people won't go up until everybody feel that way about it, not just black people. You know what I mean? So you need everybody to come out and stand and say, yo, this is wrong. Not just us, because evidently our voice is not enough. You know what I mean? Right. And at some point, you got to realize that we are our biggest enemy. We sit around and we kill each other every fucking day. And the value of a black life is low, not because white people just think it, but we show them that. We put on the news that it's triple shootings and we killing each other. Like, respect your brother sometimes.
You gotta unify,
Yeah. Had a value for somebody. Y'all, we throw each other lives away too fast, and then we get offended when somebody else doesn't value. Yeah, so that's a big like key to it. Like, you know what I mean? If we stop killing each other so much, maybe they'll look at some of it, and maybe some of us can see the point of life where they can become successful. A lot of people just cut down too young.
Right.
But let's move on. Something more fun. Luda came out and asked the question. You know, we all in shelter in place. Philly just moved to the yellow phase coming up soon, where we can do gatherings of 25. But right now, as of today, we still red or whatever, or orange, whatever the fuck that shit is. Whatever, blue. Blue, because I'm sad. But we shelter in place. So Luda asks, is y'all showering every day, or
said, keep it a buck?
Keep it a Benji.
Who actually showering every day?
Who showering every day?
I start off, fucking call me dirty, but not every day. I shower.
If I stay in the house, then
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
because we're on quarantine. So I would hit the shower, and then probably the next day I do a wipe me down, the cross joint. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. But I'm not showering every day.
But no, like,
I'm rocking the house.
My bath time is like my wine, read my book.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Wine
like,
and shower and just wipe.
Not shower like a tub joint. Like I put Epsom salt in it. It helps me
Every
sleep.
night?
Every night?
But not every night. Sometimes I
Can't
do
be
the
putting that
fast
pussy
joint,
in the water every night. That shit ain't good.
No, you can't put Epsom salt in the water every night.
You can't
You
marinate like that.
Can't
every
let that
night.
soap. You can get that old water in there.
Love it.
I think when I was on there, and then especially when I was on, like, I took a leave from work or whatever like that, I had a route where I probably went like 3 days. Like
3 days?
Yeah, it was like, fuck it. But I peeped though. I was like, fuck it. I ain't going nowhere. Like,
they can tell you later, like, yo, you ain't shower in like 2 days.
As long as I don't take a shit, I'm cool. Once I take a shit, I got to get in. I'll be walking around smelling like dookie. I got to get it once I take a shit. If you take a shit and then you still rock out dirty, get in the bed and all that night, no, dog. You nasty.
Nasty, dog. I seen some shit where it was like Dr. Oz. He was like, the proper way to take a shit is, if you don't got wet wipes, you supposed to shit, you wipe your ass, but you supposed to get a napkin or paper or tissue, you spit in it, and you can't wet it, and then wipe your ass. I was like, yo, what?
I wet that shit in the sink. I ain't spitting in my own ass.
What if you in a urinal stall? You gotta take a shit.
I don't like to take shits outside of my fucking house, bro.
Man,
I be mad.
I don't even like to use the public bathroom.
I
gotta pee. Like,
I
gotta go.
I think back in 2000, what? Fucking.
I don't like the TP no toilet.
2012. Fuck it, man. Because I used to work for the water department. I never used to take a shit there. I used to hold that shit all day. I was like, man, fuck this. I mean, I grown baby up in there talking to each other. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Once you get used to it, once you get used to drop that shit ain't that bad.
Hell, I am one of them niggas. I'm old school. I'm still going to put the paper towel around the sink.
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of people who
You nasty if you bought, bare ass the joint. Yeah, you got to be the filthiest motherfucker
unless
in the
you
world.
I got diarrhea.
No, if I got diarrhea, I'm still squatting. I'm never bare ass in the fucking toilet. If I got diarrhea, that shit might be on the floor, but I'm not sitting on that fucking toilet, bro.
You'd be the only one who had the shit so bad, where as soon as you get to like the door, you see the shit start coming out.
Yeah. Yo, one time I had to go back. I was on a pull down. That shit came out. I didn't even sit my ass down. That shit was like. I was on the squat. That shit was like boom, boom, boom.
Fuck AK, yeah. Yo, I'm not the only. Yo, that happened to me too, though. Like, I don't know. It's like your ass know, like you get close.
I rarely eat something though that fuck up my stomach so bad.
What was it?
Coffee will do that to me. Like, I don't fuck with coffee like that. Dunkin' Donuts, cream, and all that shit.
Yeah,
if I'm out, I gotta go the fuck home.
Yo,
I don't even drink that shit in public.
That's real shit. I got a coffee here and there, but I can't put cream in my shit. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, that coffee cream at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, that cream fuck you
I'll
up.
be out like, I had to use an Acme bathroom like that. I got a coffee and then I went to the market.
Oh.
You know how bad I was, man? I had this shit there. I was like, fuck, man.
Yo.
I started taking everything, take my coat, take my wallet. I start taking everything.
The best shit is when you get naked, damn near naked.
That's my shit.
That.
Shit in the
I
shower.
gotta have my phone.
What? Oh,
I gotta have my phone. Like, I'll call my kid. Like, get my phone. Like that.
I feel like that's like your personal time. Like, if I'm taking a shit, don't question me or ask me what I'm doing in the bathroom so long.
Yeah.
Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Know.
Yeah, like if I shit, sometimes I'll be so relaxed, I might be in the motherfucking bathroom for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15. Yo, what you doing? I'm shitting.
Leave me the fuck alone. I'm a wipe soon.
And it seems like as soon as you get on the toilet, like somebody else gotta go. Like, I gotta go. No, you had all fucking day. Look, man.
No,
like
what I hate is when I go to work and niggas take shits and they be talking to each other like, or you sit right next to me. Like, if we got 7 to 8 stalls, my nigga is every other stall. Like,
same thing with the urinal.
Yeah,
you better not pull up next to me. I don't like when nobody talk to me either. I went into the urinal today and somebody was like talking. Yo, I'm in the bathroom. Like, the fuck when I'm done? Like,
holla at me when I'm washing my hands or something. You know
he's standing at the fucking sink and I'm at the urinal. He's standing at the sink and I'm at the urinal. He's still, right. What the fuck? My shit out. Why you talking?
That's a little personal level. Like, give me my space. You know what I mean?
But another thing to get back to the whole joint, I don't put deodorant on every day. Like, if I'm home.
You don't?
If I'm home and I've been home for 3 days, I shower and all that. I'm not lotioning or putting no deodorant on.
I don't lotion.
I don't lotion either until I go the fuck out.
Yeah. I only lotion up the spot. Like some shorty that I know, she was like,
you're supposed to moisturize and all that.
You're supposed to moisturize and like mention lotion their ass. I'm like, huh? What the fuck?
I'll get a shower where it's like, all right, I feel clean and shit. I done scrub my face good and all that. Shave the baldy, and then that's the joint where I get out. Like, let me throw some lotion on.
So
I'm feeling real good.
So I only do below the knee. Like I'm not doing. I don't lotion.
Nah, you got lotion the gap, bro. When you pull that shit out on somebody, that shit all gray.
Lotion it.
wait,
lotion the gap. I ain't lotioning nowhere up from my pelvis, from my dick.
Bro, your shit be all ashy. You supposed to lotion your shit.
I thought y'all had different stuff to put on there. Is lotion though?
What the fuck you gotta put on here?
Like I got, like women got like.
Well, that's because women different.
You better love me regardless. If I'm pulling it out, you gonna love it regardless.
But y'all settled down, so she gonna love it regardless. I don't want nobody pulling their shit out on me. It's ashy. I'm be like, why it look
really?
Like
we gotta put that on the pool too.
I've never seen that. Like you better had this something. It better not be a bunch of hair.
Yo, so like back in the day, you used to pull out an ashy gat on a chick.
I ain't give a fuck. I barely shaved it.
I just start cutting this shit.
I just start trimming. Yeah.
No, but like if I was going to see a chick back in the day, I lotion my whole fucking body.
Think about that. Especially back in the day too, all the lotions that had like the flavor of this shit.
No, regular lotion. I can't use all
that's
that.
What I'm saying. You can do like
mop you that. Damn, what the fuck you feel like? No,
some regular shit.
You gotta get that regular shit. Just you can even get cocoa butter. You can get the real cocoa butter.
I lotion my shit too much. Next thing you know, I told her I ain't coming no more. I'm cool.
No, listen. If a chick tell you your dick ashy or pause,
I had a chick say that to me. My lady will say that. My lady will say, yo, your dick ashy as shit. She'll tell me my shit ashy. She won't tell me to lotion it, but she'll tell me my shit ashy if it's ashy.
I'll tell my shorty, if I'm hitting for the bag, your ass
I never saw the ashy pussy. I never saw the
oil.
ashy. I never saw ashy pussy.
So, alright, but you seen an ashy ass.
Ashy ass is different. That's different. I'm hitting for the back.
You don't care? You don't care that it's ashy?
Fuck no. No. Especially if you're going to suck my dick
anyway. What if wifey sent you a picture, her ass ashy in the pic? You be like, ashy ass ass.
Yeah, I am going to say that.
So, like, it's the same thing.
No, you supposed to lotion
I've never seen a lot of them, but I did see one
so
of them.
So you're a nigga that lotion your whole body, Paul?
Not all the time.
No, but you do. So you go from ass to...
Like, you go in...
When I got that thorough clean...
You do the rub down on
like,
your cheeks and everything.
For example...
That nigga go like
Trump like this.
No, I ain't doing that. Yo, you some type of boy. You don't even touch his own ass. You supposed to fucking... You supposed to...
It's your ass, you bad boy motherfucker.
Right, boy.
Ashy as shit.
Yo, who's looking at my ass other than my lady?
It's your ass ashy.
That's for your body,
I don't
bro.
put lotion on my ass. No.
This shit gonna crack up the seam. This shit gonna crack to your back. You gonna start lotioning your ass, dog.
It's gonna crack.
Ain't nobody say smack your ass and all that.
Because I'm a female.
You a grown man put lotion on your ass like
you gotta put lotion over your whole body. you talking about?
If I ever had
Then
a
you
son,
don't. Damn, I ain't put no lotion on my chest. That's gay.
No!
I'm touching my own chest. That's gay.
Hold up. Why do you need to put lotion on your chest if you going outside? You gonna wear a shirt? Why?
It's moisturizer for your body.
Your skin don't ever itch.
Your body has to be moisturized.
Shit raw. That shit.
All right, so
that shit used to it. Your shit rocked up already. Your shit already rocked up, man.
All right, so when you dry off, do you dry off completely?
I don't. I air dry.
Yeah, like you actually supposed to.
But
It locks in the moisture. Your body needs moisture. That's why we put lotion.
I'm not
on
saying I lotion every day.
My mom said you get out in the cold and you still wet, you get sick.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not the motherfucker that.
You supposed to pat dry
I
yourself.
don't lotion every day, but like if I'm on my days off and I'm going back to work, that's when I get a thorough like, all right, let's get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't need spray it down with the Burberry and all that. You know what I mean?
Like you're supposed to pat dry, so your body can have your port. It can go into your pores.
No, I'm just lazy. I walk right out the fucking my shit.
I
I had a floor wet and all that.
Start lotion.
I lotion. You couldn't even tell. I'm just a dark skinned nigga, but you couldn't tell. Like I
Right.
don't lotion.
So when you hit the beach, you take your shirt off, your shit all ass.
All edge to the sleeve.
That's different, bro. When I'm on the beach,
You lotion to the beater. He lotion
First
to the
of all-
beater strap.
First of all, if you on the beach though, you get suntan lotion, bro.
And the ash look like a beater one.
I might. I mean, my leg, you weird.
So
man.
you don't like wait. So
No,
you
I'll
don't
put
like you
lotion
don't
on
put
my
lotion
dick.
on
You
your
never
neck.
you never touched your own ass before.
So how you wiping?
What you mean? I wipe my ass. I ain't put
That's
lotion.
that.
When I'm getting out the shower, I'm not saying, damn, before I put my drawers on, let me put some lotion on my ass and my nut. I don't think
That's
like that.
like what?
I do, bro. If I'm lotioning my legs. If I lotion
That's
my
a
legs,
pole,
bro.
bro. That's
If
a
I lotion
pole.
my legs, then I lotion my knees and I start moving up.
You
And
say
I
you
do-
lotion your dick, dog. So
I do. If I'm gonna lotion my
Like,
dick,
I
I'm not
think
gonna
you
lotion
think
my
about it like you
balls.
put a whole handful of lotion
got
just
to
go
that
to work.
He act like I'm going like this. Smack him out the ass and all that. No,
That
no.
nigga-
Damn,
that
baby.
nigga-
Damn, baby.
that nigga like, oh shit.
I ain't looking in the mirror looking back
Look
and
at
nothing.
it like
What the fuck you mean? You looking in the mirror looking back, nigga? You lotion it. You want to make sure you.
you know where your ass at. You gotta look in no mirror. Look, you
What's
got
a
my
pole?
bed.
That's
Oh,
a
you
pole,
got my
dog.
bed like this.
Dog.
Nigga serving
That's what
ass.
that nigga
dick.
doing.
No, he not. Don't
Trying to get
play
the
my
cup.
friend. Don't play my
He's serving out great dick.
friend. Like,
Hey, listen, man, my baby love it. It's like, she gonna turn it away. Yo, if you're a chick that say, I ain't fucking you, your dick ass, you booty.
But you don't lotion for that. You lotion for yourself, bro.
it's moisturizer for your skin. No matter where it's at, it's moisturizer for your skin.
You never
That's
look at- you never look at
that's
your body
like you
like,
said,
dude,
oh,
I'm
I'm
white
going
as
to bed.
shit.
Hey, yo, I'm going to bed. No need to lotion my face.
I don't lotion my face when I go
Who
to
does
bed.
that?
You don't put moisturizer on. It's for your skin. Your skin is your skin.
I'll be honest. I
If
do
you
have
feel-
to-
You can
I
have a face
No,
treatment.
I do have to start doing that. I do want to start doing that.
Do you feel
That's
dry though?
everywhere.
in my face?
Sometimes
but
I feel dry.
Not my nuts and my dick, like in my ass. Like,
I'll be scratching. I would. I'll be like, damn.
It's moisturizer.
If I get out the shower and I'm too dry, I'll be like, damn, I need the lotion.
It's moisturizer.
Nigga, he been doing that shit too long. That shit
don't
rocked.
feel it.
That shit rocked up on him.
you get out the shower, I shouldn't feel dirty.
It's not about being
I ain't
dirty.
scratching
You
my
need
ass when I get out.
You
moisturizer
should
for your
feel.
skin.
You should feel dry though.
I have a face moisturizer.
No,
I
no.
have a Yanni moisturizer.
You're a female. You should do all that. I'm talking about as a man.
This
I don't
nigga-
think-
Your skin is
He a
skin.
male
My
chauvinist.
skin is my skin.
He a
It's not about
chauvinist.
that.
Oh,
Like,
no.
This nigga a Shovey over here. He talking about you supposed to lotion because you're a female.
Now I think
but I bet you got that beard oil or some shit like that.
Cutting his sheets all up,
Yeah,
that
like-
dry ass
Dude,
skin.
no, fuck that nigga.
You lotion your beard but
now I
not your
think
dick.
twice-
What's
hold
wrong
on.
with you, bro?
I gotta think twice about shit. All the time we went on trips and shit like that.
He was
Nigga.
my man was lotioning. He taking care of his skin.
Fuck out of here.
So you get in the shower, dry off, and just think, shh.
No, if I dry off, depending
You gonna start a fire, bro. You gotta start putting some fucking lotion
I put
on.
lotion on my legs, my knees, maybe my thighs even. But I'm not putting lotion on my ass and my dick and.
Yeah, I can just picture it with this gray circle around him.
Why do you think my dick is gray? What the fuck?
Yo, if you dark skinned, if you don't lotion, you turn gray, bro.
Don't, dog.
You got a gray circle around
Maybe
you.
that's his skin, nigga.
My nigga got a gray circle.
Bro, you know how
and
your
you know
arms
how
get.
you scratch your
You know
ass.
how your
you got
arms
the
get.
scratch marks. You got the
Nigga be scratching his ass on here. I ain't scratching.
I'm gonna show y'all. Look, here, look. I ain't put no lotion up here, bro.
Maybe you don't get dried and
Somebody's sick of that shit.
Nah, y'all crazy, man. Fuck out of here.
Somebody like, please help us.
That's a poll. Now we gotta see.
How we gonna put that?
That's gonna like
you lotion
God,
your dick.
you lotion your dick in your ass. Like that's gay.
I guess it is how you put it. Depends.
And just as you know, lady, do you lotion your whole body once you're out the shower? That's for girls and guys.
Not every day. If I'm going to the club, I am.
Can't trust these motherfuckers. Don't even wash their ass every day. You can't.
But I ain't putting deodorant on every day unless I go out the house. I ain't gonna lie.
I think you should put deodorant on.
Yeah, I put that.
To sit in the house?
Yes.
Y'all some funky
You
motherfuckers.
sweat,
I don't need
like,
to.
You sweat.
I don't sweat my fucking house. What you doing sweating in the house?
Y'all always
Yeah,
say it's
I
hot in
sweat.
here.
Cause it's hot in here. I don't be hot in my fucking house.
But you still sweat regardless, bro.
If you hot in the house, what you gonna do?
Bro, you still sweat regardless. That's just like you sitting down in your car, air conditioned car, you sweating. You're
I'm
not sweating all that.
You are. I'm not. Just like you don't get ashy. I don't sweat like that.
So now you saying your nuts don't sweat and you just sit down?
I ain't putting no deodorant on my nuts.
I would say you still sweat though, right?
I don't put no deodorant on them. I don't have to.
Alright, my bad. Nigga bad and bougie on me.
No Dio, no Lolo.
Damn.
No.
But let's move on because we've been dragging that conversation. Should women shoot they shot? That's a question. If you see someone you like out there, should you shoot? Yo, you know what? I've been finding older ladies been shooting they shot at me. I don't get no young girls no more.
Like them young niggas.
All the old heads at the job be on my top.
Yeah,
They know what they want.
they all his. They don't waste no time.
That's what happens. You know what you want, you go right at it. And that's what these
I don't
young
shoot.
guys-
I don't shoot my
Thundercat.
shot.
I know you was
I
telling us.
don't shoot my shot.
And you should.
I'm not shooting nothing.
That's why you
Especially
single.
if you, especially if you
I'm
like
not shooting my shot. Why y'all scared?
Some guys
Niggas don't gotta be scared. They might not be. They might not be like.
You do all this licking lips and shit. Why don't you just say something?
You probably don't know what to say.
That's sad. I
No,
ain't
I ain't
shooting. I'm gonna
sad.
try to fuck off.
And then you like, now you sitting thinking about it. Damn. What if
I'm like, damn, he look good. Like it was a little DHL worker that pulled up yesterday, and he had hopped out the car. I said, God damn, like I ain't gonna shoot my shot.
why? If you like it,
If you like it, you should. That's what I think. So
you missing out on
we're gonna do a
blessings
poll.
right there.
Women, let us know do y'all shoot y'all shot or not. But I think you should.
I think we shoot our shot different ways. Like we might.
bend over.
Nah, I don't do shit like that. I might look at you a little bit longer, or like if we out in the street, like you might catch me looking back because you look back or something like that, or
But
I
of the
might
guy
say thank you for holding the door or something like that, but it's
You're
like in a
supposed to say
cute
that.
way. Like it's in a kind of like fucking dumb.
You held the door. Thank you.
Yeah.
So do you throw signs? Do you give out signs to a nigga that you know?
She
you want
says
them-
she stare and shit like
stare?
that.
It's like I stare a little bit longer. Like, you know, you can tell when somebody like, all right, thanks, bye. Like, you know, whatever. Like, but you can kind of tell. I
So
feel
you
like guys
scared
can
in
kind
your
of
way
tell.
and saying go. You should.
I feel like, and then if you like, you know, how your day going. Like, I just feel like if you give more conversation, then you be like, all right, like maybe it's
What if
safe
you don't know what
enough.
to say?
Well, that's not my problem.
But if you-
I'm supposed
if you
to be with that
interested, you
person,
supposed to.
no. And like I said, like, oh, you're handsome, like that, and I'll just leave it at that.
I think that's not a good compliment.
Well,
When people say that, I feel like they be like belittling you like a little bit. Like I don't know, maybe because I'm used to like older people saying that. When you say, "Oh, you handsome," like I'm a kid or something like that. No, I don't like when people say that shit to me.
I think when I
Yeah,
when I
I don't like
had
that
something
shit.
to drink.
Tell me I look good or
like,
something. Don't
I'm
say
out
I'm
in
handsome.
the country. I'm out in a different country, and I'm like, damn, you look good. Like I can do that. I can't do that here. It's like, I might run into the nigga
Why?
again.
You know
like,
why? I think women are afraid of rejection just like men are. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I think you want something, you see something you like. I think it's
Y'all want men to take all these risks and shit, but y'all want
Risk. It's not a risk. The most you can say is
then
no.
when somebody, you know,
No,
what
it's
get
how
me too.
people say no.
No, you know what get me when you say something to them and then they want like, all right, let's say for your example, you really wanted the guy to say something to you, then when he say something to you, now you feel obligated to play this game of like cat and mouse with him, like, you're like, who me? What you gonna do with my number?
What?
Like
That's how you view.
no, but that's how they.
What you gonna do with my number?
But that's what girls do. They play
Don't
like cat and mouse. I like to like say something to the McDonald's driver lady because I know they all gonna play you. Like I just like to say something. Damn, how your day going? What? What? I get a kick out of doing that shit like that or being real friendly to people like that. What? Money business. I got man. Oh, the fuck.
You're at McDonald's. I don't care.
Right.
I got it in.
Yeah, I hate that shit though.
Did you think that though? Like he was a DHL worker. Like no, I ain't got no business talking to this nigga.
No, I don't mind
Yeah,
that.
he probably didn't think you was out.
Like
in the
he
league.
all said bye kind of long. I'm like, nigga, if you just don't say something.
Maybe he had a girl. What the fuck if he had a girl? He could like you and be attracted, look at your frame, like damn.
He was licking lips.
He probably like, damn, she look good, but I'm in a relationship with a queen. I got my own.
Right. I could look.
That could be it though.
I'll be quick to tell
But I
people
wasn't
that.
gonna say nothing. I don't care if you was like, no, you know. He had when I came down the steps, he was like, he said one of the addresses. I was like, oh no, that's not me. Like that. He's like, oh, all right, like that. And he kind of like looking over and went to the house, and I got in the car, and he got in the car, and I'm putting my shit together, like putting my music on. And he like kind of like waved like, all right, have a nice day. I was like, have a nice day, like that. And
Oh, he wanted you? That's his fucking job.
I was
That's
he
his
did
job.
not have to look across the street. Pull the car up a little bit. Pull the truck up a little bit. Look at my car. Wait till I look up, cause he was sitting there for a while.
So why didn't you just shoot the shot?
No, cause that's not how the fuck it's supposed to go. Y'all supposed to do that.
You ever think that though? Like you be tripping, like you think somebody wants you and they don't want you, or like maybe I was tripping.
Oh yeah. I've seen it a couple times. Even now, it's even deeper now. Like I'll ride my motorcycle, and motherfuckers just staring. Like want you like walk with kids.
Is that what's the name though? The stare?
Yeah, I think the stare it is. I think
that's the girls like go to when they start staring.
Because the guy usually will say something like,
right,
how you doing? Like, or something like that.
She looking at bitch.
What you want, little bitch?
Ooh.
Drive up. What you want, little bitch?
Yeah, whatever.
Bitch, give me a platter.
Ooh, nice.
I think females should start shooting their shot more.
Fuck that.
Maybe y'all won't be as single as much. I mean,
Fuck that. I'm
All
single.
right.
I'll just be single then.
Alright, you say that
I'll
now.
be a dog lady. I don't like cats.
No, fuck out of here.
I'll be a dog lady.
Yeah,
Fuck that
cat. Don't say
cat.
that
Fuck
shit.
that cat. Yeah, tell me why.
Cat, no, I don't like her. That's my kid. All right, so we got priest points. I got a few points for y'all today. During the riots and the looting going on, some businesses were labeled black owned on a piece of paper, so the looters and rioters wouldn't touch them.
Okay.
Okay, kings and queens.
Tristan Thomas suing the young woman accusing him of fathering her child. But I think that's a scare tactic. They trying to scare her so she won't come out with the story.
Threatening her with litigation.
There you go. On social media, somebody put up Cardi B address to direct the rioters since she said she understood why people were rioting. They put the whole address out.
Wow.
So, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife, is removing her breast implants.
She had them in there?
Yeah.
Damn. She looked like, what's her name a little bit?
Who?
Aisha, the old Aisha Curry. Like the face with easy.
Oh, okay. I like Chrissy Teigen. I like her.
She alright.
Versus TV, Swizz and Timberland. Sorry.
Swiss and Timberland.
I just said it.
You said Swizz and Timberlake.
Then I changed it to Timberland.
You said Swiss and Timberlake. Then you
And
said
then I said
Swizz and Timberlake. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
All right, so they said you have to use the sound system they send you so that you can have a successful session regarding the babyface situation.
That's dope.
No,
that
they
doing
said
that.
people not using that. That's why the 112 shit went to shit. The babyface shit went to shit because they're not using what Tim and them sent.
Yeah, I did hear that.
The University of Minnesota limited their ties with the Minneapolis police department following the George Floyd death. So this is how I feel like this is how you get them to
you get people
you stop
to-
spending money with them,
Right.
and you start taking away they got
to know that they can't just have our funds, our votes, our whatever, our administration, our emissions. They got to know that it's at cost. So if they feel like they got to stand with us to get us, then they'll start staying with us.
Yeah. This is my last point. A tennis player by the name of Naomi Osaka is the highest paid female athlete at 22, banking $37 million.
Shout out Queen.
Passing her idol Serena Williams by $1.4 million. Yes, black girl mad.
That's the young girl. She look like she
That's
little Asian or
YMB
something.
Cord.
Corday. That's his girl. Yeah.
You winning. Stay with her.
Okay, don't lose your queen like them other niggas did.
Who with her?
YBN Corday.
Corday or
You know who he is, right?
Yeah, no.
He a rapper, young.
Oh, that's Snoop Dogg's son?
No.
His name Corday too.
Bye.
That's the boy that got the album. Remember we was listening to his album? You said it was real good. He got like the album with the guy like walking away.
Oh,
And he had the
okay.
Thanksgiving song.
All right.
And yeah, he like a conscious rapper.
I'll be knowing a lot of these rappers. So
Yeah, she dope though. She from that West Coast.
That's cool though. You pass your idol. How that feel? Like that's crazy. But that's it for Priest Points. We out.
All right.